Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are trying a different setup for our story time, and I just realized that I'm wearing pajamas. Hold on. Okay, and we are back with clothing, actual clothing. Okay, so get the glass out of the way. So we are trying a different setup. Hopefully you like it. We still can't show our faces, but we thought that we would, you know.
So we're
doing
actually
a lot
moving.
of hand movements.
Yeah, like what if we just go sign language, like.
Okay, so where do I start? So this story is sort of a continuation of the haunted living room. I don't necessarily know if it has to do with anything about the haunted living room, but it kind of seems connected because we had filmed this video maybe like 2 days before this happened, okay? So if you have watched our other video, you know in the end I was like, hopefully nothing happens, but if something does happen, we will keep you updated. Actually talk.
Okay. We'll keep you updated.
Oh my god.
I don't know what you want me to say, girl.
Okay, we'll actually have a conversation. So yes, let's start. So this is 2 days after we filmed our story time video, and where do I start? Okay, we had gone to the grocery store this day, and after we had gone to our regular grocery store, our mom wanted to go to Sprouts because we needed to get something, and we forgot it at the actual grocery store. So Sprouts was closer to our house, so she thought we'll just do that. So I had brought this phone that we're using right now to the store, okay? And I had filmed a video in the store, and I was contemplating whether or not I wanted to take the phone into Sprouts to film more footage. So I sit in the front passenger, like shotgun basically. I sit shotgun.
I call shotgun.
So I sit in the front passenger seat of the car. I'm not in the driver's seat. I'm in the seat next to that, just to clarify. So on this particular door, if I'm sitting right here, to my right is the door, okay? So if you on the door, there's a little compartment at the bottom of it, like say right here, okay? And I stuck my hand in there. I stuck my hand into the compartment, and I was feeling around to see if there was anything in there, and because I would have put it in there. I would have put the phone into the compartment if I was going to leave it in the car. So I stuck my hand in there. Nothing was in there, but I decided ultimately to take the phone into the store, so I didn't need to put it in there, okay?
And I know there was nothing in there because you would have heard it. It would have been like, but there was nothing in there.
So
Okay.
we got out of the store. Nothing weird happened. We went back home. Now, how do I explain this? Basically what happens is I have to get out of the car so that I can open the garage for my mom so she can pull the car into the garage. So we stop at the front of the garage, and I open the door, and I said something to her, and I was having a conversation with my mom, so I was turning back and looking at her before I was stepping out of the car. Okay, now my eye catches something, and I'm like, okay, so it's something blue, and I'm like, oh. So
Like, what's that?
I stick my hand into the compartment, and lo and behold, there is a blue phone. Hold on, let me get it. I stick my hand into the compartment, and I pull out a blue phone. Now, this is the exact phone. Okay, so basically, my parents...
This is our phone.
Yes, our parents had given me and Gabby this phone.
Gabby.
Now, we got a new phone, so we are not using this. This phone is sitting on my table. Hold on. This table, right here, it was sitting on this table. It was sitting on this table when I left, and I know that for a fact, because why would I bring 2 phones when I already had 1 phone with me?
Especially the better phone.
So I was like freaking out. I was like, this is so creepy. Did you put the phone in here? And she was like,
She was like, no.
She was like, no. And I asked Gabby, and she was like, I didn't put the phone in there either. So I grabbed the phone, got out of the car, and basically, we went, you know, I went on with I didn't go on with my life. I was freaking out trying to figure out what had happened. And I was like, this has to be somehow connected to the thing. Like, this phone can't just show up out of nowhere. Now, the weirder thing is, I was on the phone with my my grandma, okay? And I was telling her about this. And this phone, first of all, this phone was completely 100% battery, okay? Because before we got this phone, because we got this phone, basically we got a new phone shortly after I was planning to use this phone. So I had it charged for something that I was going to do, but I didn't need it. So if you turn this phone completely off, it will not lose battery. This phone is 100% charged. The phone would not turn on at all, okay? So I was like, this is just great. This is just great. And then I'm on the phone with my grandmother, okay? And the phone turns on out of the middle of nowhere, okay? And there's this note on the phone that I did not put here. Hold on.
No. We don't keep any, like, things on it.
Let me see if I
I
can.
can't get it because it's,
Okay, so basically, this phone, it says, on my own, from Les Miss, 9056568 8/827.
Maybe we should look that up.
Okay, now, on my own, from Les Miss is on my own from Les Miserables. I have never seen this movie. My parents haven't seen it. The only reason I know that it's from this movie is because I looked it up. And, oh God, I don't even know. Like, this.
I'll be right back. Keep on going.
So, I asked my mom if she had put this note on the phone, and she said no, I did not put this on here, okay? And this is just so weird. It's not even funny. Like,
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna look up the numbers on here.
so,
Can I see the note?
no,
Why not?
because we'll do it afterwards. So, basically, I have no idea how this phone got here. This phone was sitting on my dresser. Not my dresser. This table. It's right beside me. Okay. How did it get into the car? Because I checked the compartment right before we went into Sprouts and nothing was in it. I'm not joking you. This phone is not in this compartment. And I don't know if it's coincidence, but something has to be connected, because we were literally just talking about the whole living room situation before. It was like, hopefully nothing happens. It's just so weird. Like, I don't even know how to explain why this phone got there in the first place, why that note was on there, why it didn't have any battery and then all of a sudden just turned back on.
Oh, and let's just say something. We only put one entire note on this phone. No other notes. And then it just randomly happens so that the phone turns on and we find a random note that says,
I mean,
I don't even know.
so yeah, this connects it. I think we should talk a little more about it, what you think it could possibly mean.
Any theories?
Okay, so honestly, I do not know what it could mean. I mean, it could mean anything.
Maybe it's something.
It doesn't necessarily have to
specific
mean anything at all. Maybe it could be just something messing with me. Now,
maybe we should check on the phone for anything. Like anything else that gives us any kind of clues.
I mean, I've checked on this phone. There's literally nothing. I don't know how to explain it. Nothing weird happens at night. And I know people are going to be like, oh,
It's just
you probably just missed it. Okay, I did not miss this. I stuck my hand there, nothing was in there. Okay.
Yeah, it's a small compartment.
This
so
was
even
sitting-
if you just stuck your hand in there, you'd be able to
This
feel
was sitting
anything.
on the table. My table. It was not anywhere near the car.
Legit, I was in the room when she put that on the table.
I mean, I just don't know. Nothing weird happens at night. I mean, at least not that I know of.
I mean, I wake up in the middle of the night quite a lot. So nothing usually happens. Sometimes there's just random coincidences, like right before I get up or something. Like I'm about to get up to the bathroom. Like a light flickers or something.
I
But-
will say one thing. What is weird? Sometimes if I am alone in areas, or if I am alone, or let's just say, if I'm alone anywhere, I could be in this room. If I'm alone for periods of time, I will just get this weird feeling, not the feeling as though something was actually touching me,
Ew.
but it's like this feeling of fear, and it just comes out of nowhere. It's not like I'm being paranoid. I'm literally not thinking about anything like this. I just have a feeling that I should probably go out into the living room where everybody else is, but nothing drastic happens.
Oh, I have a little thing. So you know how we told you in the last story time how we did the Charlie thing in my room? Well, I always get this super weird, creepy, and cold vibe in that room now. And one time, I went into the room and I have this huge stuffed animal on my bed. And even if I push it over, it just stays there. So one time, I was in my room, I was picking out my clothes. And the stuffed animal falls.
Okay,
In the middle of nowhere, and I run out of the room because it's never happened or occurred to me.
her room just has an all-around
Yeah,
weird vibe.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding you.
I legit hate going in that closet so much because I literally hold the door up into that closet, afraid that it's going to slam on me. I get this weird, cold feeling in my closet. My closet is always hot though.
I do not think there's something wrong with that room. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right here, right now. There's something wrong with that room. This room, I have never felt
We'll edit that out. We'll edit the face out. Sorry, guys. We want you to see our face, but we don't want you.
I've never felt scared or threatened in here for long periods of time. As soon as you walk into that room, even if I'm going to feed the guinea pigs in the morning, I try to spend as least amount of time as I possibly can in there, because there's something wrong with that room.
I legit, when I go to the bathroom in the middle of the night or I'm going to get water, I legit just run past my room.
I literally, if I get up in the middle of the night to go into the living room, I do not even look into that room because
it's just all around really creepy. And this one time, me and her were going into the living room because it was the night of when we saw Bella and saw that shadow. She said she saw something standing in my doorway, and then I looked out there and there was nothing there. She said it was white, which is really creepy.
I completely forgot about that. Okay, for real.
Legit.
We're getting on to this story time right now. When I was going out into the living room this night, okay, I walked past the room, okay, Gabby's room. And when I walked past this room, out of the corner of my eye, there was this white figure. And I stepped back because I did a double take and was like, what the actual heck? And there was nothing there. I'm not kidding you. There was something there. And maybe it was just some shadow or something.
But shadows aren't white. And it was the middle of the night, and I have no light in my room whatsoever.
Okay. But what I'm saying is there's something wrong with that room. I'm not kidding you. We have the pull-up bar in her doorway. I don't like facing there because her door, I can see her closet door. I feel like that closet door is literally going to open.
I turn on all the lights when I'm over here alone because I feel like if ghosts come, they come in the dark.
I honestly, I don't go in her closet.
If I am going on the pull-up bar, I usually do it. I only do it when someone's in the kitchen, right where I can see them. Because if not, I will not go over there.
I mean, we should do something where we set up a camera.
Oh, yeah. But this one time, yesterday, I was playing with my dolls. I did not go in my room. I was just sitting out there. I was putting the dolls on the pull-up bar because, I'm weird like that. And then I just got, this weird vibe. I felt I know this is going to sound weird and, fake, but I legit felt this, I had the huge stuffed animal that fell over was watching me. Legit. It was just that one time. It's the eyes were following me, and never again have I seen it do that.
Okay, I know I joke a lot about her baby doll, Mia. She does not believe that this thing is haunted. This thing is freaking
I've never.
demon infested.
What?
I'm not kidding you. There is something so creepy about that doll. And I'm saying this literally, I have like $14 million sitting right here,
But you
okay?
don't like baby dolls.
No, listen. I've had baby dolls in the past. I have like $70 probably. Okay, I don't buy any anymore. I just don't want to get rid of them. None of these dolls creep me out like that doll does. I'm not kidding you. There is something wrong with that. I'm not saying an actual demon is in it, but it just gives me really weird vibes.
Maybe we should go take the camera in my room and go look at the doll and the stuffed animal and where you saw the figure.